Hello there. Thanks so much for tuning in. I want to talk about the difference between performing and presence, and this whole idea of moving away from performing and moving into our presence. And, so many of us, we have been conditioned to perform. We have been conditioned to prove ourselves, to try to get it right or fulfill somebody else's expectations or meet somebody else's needs, rather than trusting and grounding ourselves in our own inherent knowing and our own inherent energy, and believing that we can trust that. So the first point is, performance can be about proving something, and your presence is really about your essence. In a way, presence can give you a sense of belonging, because when you're really grounded in your presence, you're mingling in the oneness. I know this sounds a little esoteric, and I'm so sorry, and it's so hard for me to not be esoteric in some of the things that I'm explaining. But this first point that I want to make is just raising your awareness around when we're in that energy of performance, we're usually trying to prove something. And I just want to invite you, into your own energy, into your own essence. Performance asks, am I enough yet? Whereas our presence knows, I just am. I just am. Take it or leave it. The second point that I want to make is performance can create distance, whereas our presence really creates intimacy. Because when we are grounded in our presence, it's a way that we invite other people into our world, our space, our thinking, our hearts. And if we're in that energy of trying to get it right and we're performing, there's an energy of disconnection there, because what's happening is not really authentic, so we end up creating distance in a way that we don't even realize that that's what we're doing, but when we are willing to be intimate, it means I've invited you into my space. I'm inviting you into my heart. And the truth is, we're all craving connection. We're craving belonging. We're craving closeness. We're craving gentleness and tenderness. Even if we don't consciously think that, it's underneath so many of our defenses. And these defenses are so accustomed to performing that they're kind of on autopilot, and we don't even realize it. All right, the third point that I want to make is you don't have to perform to be powerful. You don't have to perform your power. Your presence is that power. It is that power naturally. And when you're grounded in your presence, there is this natural knowing that comes forward. There's a natural wisdom that just emanates from you. And that is a thing that's happening energetically, whether you're aware of that or not. Your true presence is actually the energy of love. And I'm not talking about romantic love. I'm not even talking about the love that's between a parent and a child. I'm not talking about the love that we experience in a relationship with our lover or our partner. I'm talking about an unconditional love that is a deep, deep level of acceptance, a deep level of compassion and understanding. This is the love of the divine. And that is actually the fabric of your presence. Yeah, just take that in. The fabric of your presence is made of unconditional love. So, wouldn't it be so cool? Wouldn't it be so nice to be out in a public environment or a public experience, or even maybe in a small group of your family or a small group of your coworkers, to know that you're giving off a vibe of love, of acceptance, of compassion, of understanding, rather than the performance of having to get it right according to somebody else's rules. All right, let me know what you think about all this. Please leave a comment in the chat. I would so appreciate it. Please click like and subscribe. My name is Donna Bond. I'm a soul catalyst and a spiritual psychology coach. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you found this helpful.